Today, 3M3 is going to show you one of the most delightful farm hotels in the state of São Paulo, which is the Dona Carolina Hotel. Shall we see what there is to do around here? The Dona Carolina Hotel is located 110 kilometers from São Paulo. We got here in just over an hour and a half by car, and we're going to show you all the cool things there are to do here. First, let's talk about the structure of Dona Carolina. Located on a huge piece of land in Itatiba, this century-old farm hotel is synonymous with nature and lots of outdoor fun. There are dozens of perfect spots to take lots of photos with amazing views. The buildings are all from the colonial era, and among the common areas there is a game room, a playroom for kids, and free parking. There is even an electric car charging station. It's totally normal to see some little animals wandering freely around the hotel. The Sirium of birds even became our friends and posed as models for us. One of our favorite places was the hammock area, perfect for a nap after lunch. Another place we never wanted to leave was the pool. Is there anything better than sunbathing and ordering a drink? I went with a Negroni and it was perfect, and it's around the lake that many of the activities offered by Dona Carolina take place, like carriage rides, games with the monitors, kayaking, and the super fun zip line that we did several times. Except for the carriage ride, all of this is included in the daily rate and there's no extra charge. To get to the rooms, you take an underground tunnel to the other building. These accommodations are attractions in themselves, very comfortable and cozy. I admit that if there weren't so many things to do, it would be great to spend more time inside the room. Bathrooms are also great and spacious. All with L'Occitane amenities. And the best part is this right here, waking up and seeing greenery everywhere. And here there are also several tours you can take, lots of excursions. For example, the coffee tour, the historical tour, and now we're gonna do the cachaça tour. On the cachaça tour, you'll learn everything about making the famous branquinha, from the sugarcane to the bar. Fernando, who knows everything about cachaça, explains the whole process of how it's made. This is the path that the sugarcane juice takes to be fermented and distilled. Although Dona Carolina no longer produces cachaça, they still have several barrels of the drink aging. And at the end of the tour, the most anticipated moment, the tasting. There are 3, 5, and 12-year-old options. During the coffee tour, it's time to hear all about Jair's experience. Besides explaining how the beans are harvested and sorted, he also gives us tips on how to make the perfect cup of coffee. He even explains how the coffee drying patio, which is right at the entrance of the hotel and is still used today, works. Of course, we couldn't miss the coffee tasting here, made at Dona Carolina and ground on the spot. And let me give you a spoiler, it's delicious. You can buy both the cachaça and the coffee at the hotel's little shop. The historical tour is another must-do activity here. Professor Marcos tells the whole story from the time of the Jaboticabal farm, going through the rooms of the colonial house, built in 1872 by Mrs. Carolina and her husband. This part of the hotel is practically a museum filled with relics from that time, and Professor Marcos tells us several interesting facts about each one. Did you know that they even shot a movie here? And now we're waiting for the tour to go to the little farm. This is definitely the tour the kids will like the most. First, you hitch a ride on a tractor and go to Dona Carolina's little farm. And there, you first learn how to milk a cow, and you even get to taste fresh milk straight from the source. And then you have some time to meet all the little animals that live there. It's really easy to make new friends. And they're all very gentle. Some even give you a scare. Look, we're going horseback riding now. Here, it's an extra paid activity at Dona Carolina. The hotel has 2 riding centers, which cater to both experienced riders and those who have never ridden before. This is the only activity in the video that requires an extra fee. There are several route options that can range from 30 minutes to 2 hours. We chose the 1-hour option and it was really worth it. We took a tour around the entire Dona Carolina property following the instructor Marcos. There was even a panoramic view of the hotel at the end. Another important point here is the full board meal plan. The food is wonderful and breakfast, lunch, and dinner are included with alcoholic beverages charged separately. Shall we talk about breakfast first? The nice thing about this meal is that it's served right in the apartment building itself, so you don't have to go to the restaurants. This breakfast is really complete with juices, fruits, and yogurts that you serve yourself. And during the pandemic, you choose the cold breads and savory snacks and are served by the waiters to avoid guests coming into contact with the food. Our favorite part of the breakfast buffet was this one, the egg and tapioca station. They make whatever you ask for right on the spot. Lunch and dinner are served at one of Dona Carolina's 2 restaurants, Cavallerisa or So Oscar, with this view right here. The dishes are chosen a la carte, and first comes an appetizer, followed by the main courses. We ate everything from duck with Swiss potatoes to moqueca. And the shrimp risotto with St. Peter fish was one of the best dishes of the trip. And there's always a light option on the menu too. And the desserts, each one better than the last. And it's not over yet. Every day there's also a delicious afternoon snack served next to the main house. It's perfect to grab and have a picnic in the gardens. So did you like this hotel? The prices and rates are in the links in the video post, tressemtres.com.br Dona Carolina. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe to our channel, okay? Thank you and see you next time.